So it looks like Kanye West is caught up now in a Diddy-related lawsuit. A woman claims that she was R'd and SA'd by Kanye after a Diddy party. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So a lot of people have been expecting that Jay-Z would be the next to fall. Well, now it seems as if Kanye West is back in the news. Look, Kanye West has been in the news. As you know, there have been rumors that Kanye West and his wife, Bianca, are divorcing and that he's living a separate life in Japan. And also this past week, I saw that the Rolling Stone wrote an article that Kanye West's fixer was suing him, claiming that he had the Kardashians investigated and even Bianca investigated. Well, TMZ is reporting that Kanye is facing a little bit more serious investigation, and that is from a lawsuit from a former executive personal assistant. They say Kanye West's personal assistant is adding to her previous claims about the mogul, claiming not only was she sexually harassed by Ye, but she alleges that the rapper hugged her at a studio session co-hosted by Diddy. So Lauren Pisciotta, who filed a lawsuit against Kanye back in June, claiming he fired her after sending vile sexual texts and videos, amended the lawsuit with several new claims, including saying that she attended a studio session with the Donda rapper and Diddy. Pisciotta says that she and her former artist management client, whose name is not in the lawsuit, were invited by Ye to a session he co-hosted with Diddy. According to the lawsuit, soon after they arrived, drinks were served to her and others in attendance, followed by an announcement that everybody had to drink if they wanted to stay. She says that she drank, but, quote, after a few small sips of the beverage poured at the direction of Kanye West, aka Ye, by a studio assistant and then served to her by Kanye West, plaintiff suddenly started to feel disoriented. She says that she woke up the next day remembering almost nothing of what took place at the alleged studio session and felt, quote, immense shame and embarrassment. She says years later, while working with Ye, she claims that West brought up the night in question, saying that they did hook up and proceeding to provide further details of the alleged incident. Before Kanye allegedly provided those details, Lauren says that she thought she simply got roofied and embarrassed herself at a work function. So as TMZ told you, Lauren was already suing Kanye for allegedly sending her dirty text messages in which she claimed he wrote things like, "See my problem, I be wanting to F, but then after I F, I want a girl to tell me how hard they've been F'd while I'm F'ing them. Then I want her to cheat on me," followed by even more graphic language. Pisciotta also claims that Kanye would pleasure himself while on the phone with her, and he allegedly fixated on the private sizes of her boyfriends. Sound familiar? Diddy, as you know, was arrested last month and charged with racketeering, conspiracy, trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, and transportation to engage in. As you know, Diddy has pled not guilty to those charges. Worth noting, though, Lauren is claiming that Kanye her at a studio session co-hosted by Diddy. She's not accusing Diddy of any alleged wrongdoing. TMZ reached out to Diddy's team and Kanye's team. So far, no word back. So as you know, Kanye West has faced a lot of litigation in recent years. Yahoo says that, as you know, he's been hit with a string of lawsuits by former employees since his infamous anti-Semitic outburst. And it should be noted that Lauren, the accuser in this case, claims that this occurred during the time that Kanye West was still married to Kim Kardashian. In Lauren's filing, she says, still to this day, up until the conversation, the one that she had with Kanye about this hooking up, and revelations of true facts and actions taken that night, plaintiff did not know or think that she was SA'd that night, as plaintiff only thought that she was roofied by a studio assistant, likely embarrassed herself, then took the blame. As you know, attorney Tony Busby, who's representing 120 Diddy victims, 25 of which claim to have been abused by Diddy when they were minors. He has claimed that there have been other celebrities named in these accusations, and some of those celebrities have already been paying off victims. So more than likely, we wouldn't hear those names. But as you know, a close associate of Jay-Z, Kanye West, for many, many years, a lot of people were assuming that Jay-Z would be the next person to fall. Well, this week alone, Jay-Z and Beyonce spoke out legally through their attorney when Jaguar Wright was on the Piers Morgan show.
Well, Jaguar Wright unexpectedly made several serious allegations about Jay-Z and Beyonce during that interview. As I said in the moment, they were not present to respond or defend themselves, but now they have. Their lawyers contacted us to say that those claims were totally false and have no basis in fact, and we've therefore complied with the legal request to cut them from the original interview. Editing interviews is not something we do lightly at a show called Uncensored. But, like the proverbial cries of fire in a crowded theatre, there are legal limits on us too. And we apologise to Jay-Z and Beyonce.
I wasn't completely surprised when I saw this story this morning, but at the same time, we shall see, because I do believe there are some people that will come out with accusations very similar to what they've already seen in these other lawsuits trying to get a payday. But that doesn't mean that these things shouldn't be thoroughly investigated to confirm whether or not. Tony Busby said that he received 3,000 calls, but only ended up taking 120 of those cases. He says that within 24 hours of his press conference, he received 12,000 calls. We still haven't seen how many of those individuals he will end up actually taking on as clients and suing Diddy. But a lot of people have been waiting to hear what other celebrities. I know a lot of people are jumping to the conclusion, oh, there were plenty of these celebrities pictured at these parties. I said before, there are plenty of people that went to these parties that probably did not partake in that. They went to these parties just to be seen, to network, or just say they've been to a Diddy party. Doesn't necessarily mean that they partook in illegal behavior with Diddy. Guys, as always, I want to know your reaction to the news that Kanye West has been accused in a new update to a previous lawsuit that he was at a Diddy studio session and did something very similar that Diddy's being accused of, allegedly. Guys, as always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
You bring the lighter, I got the fuse.